Best Healthy Eats by David Pauly, narrated by Marcus Stevens. Preventing plant diseases and keeping pests under control. Aeroponic pest control, protecting your plants. At the point when you're utilizing aeroponics to do your gardening, you don't have a similar danger of pest pervasion that you do when outside. In any case, you most likely still have a few worries about shielding your plants from pests. It is ideal to be careful, yet it's surprisingly better to forestall a pest issue before one occurs. So this is what you have to think about aeroponic pest control. The most widely recognized pest issues in aeroponics. If you need to control pests, you first need to comprehend what you could be managing. Here are a portion of the pests that you're well on the way to discover if you have pests in your system. Bug mites. Bug mites are significantly littler than whiteflies, at under 1 millimeter long. What's more, they're certainly one of the most feared pervasions of an aeroponic system. They do look like modest creepy crawlies, yet since they're so little, they can, without much of a stretch departure notice, until a pervasion gets away crazy. Aphids. Many individuals know about aphids from school exercises, and here you thought you were finished with them. In any case, they do pervade aeroponic systems, particularly when your plants have an excess of nitrogen in their nourishment source. They're typically found around the plant stems, and these little folks can be either dark green or grayish tan. Organism gnats. Organism gnats are another precarious pest. Since the developed gnat isn't destructive, however, the hatchlings is. You'll discover the pest hatchlings eating at roots, which can expedite bacterial diseases before long. Whiteflies. Whiteflies can be dubious, however, you can spot them pretty effectively. They look like small white moths about 1 millimeter long, and fly away when you're going to get one. Thrips. Thrips, similar to aphids, can turn leaves yellow or darker in light of the fact that they suck the nutrients out. They're somewhat greater at 5 millimeters, yet at the same time difficult to spot. They'll seem as though little dark specks on the upper sides of leaves. Maintain a strategic distance from things that welcome pests into your growing territory. There are sure acceptable practices that can help lessen the odds of a pest making its home in your aeroponic system. Luckily,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?